Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color. Yay, I got it on the first try. That's a long name. I came across these at Kmart, and I'm a big fan of liquid lipsticks. And if you've never tried a liquid lipstick, this is a good place to start, because at Kmart they are $2.99 a piece. And the reason why I say it like that is they have been seen at Walgreens as well, but at Walgreens they are $4.99 a piece, or at least that's what the picture that I saw, that's what that person paid for them. Now, something you need to take into consideration is prices do vary in different parts of the country. Things can be more expensive, less expensive. I live in the Northeast, and the prices are usually very high in the Northeast, but I only pay $2.99 for these at Kmart. What I did was I bought one, and let's start off with the one that I bought originally. The first one I picked up, because I didn't want to get a whole bunch of them, because I didn't know if I was going to like them. The first one I bought was Pomegranate Pie, and it's a really bright fuchsia pink, I would say. And I tested it out and was blown away because I really wasn't expecting it to be that good, because it was $2.99. And but you know, I should know better that price has nothing to do with quality. And I've had good luck with Jordana products in the past. They have some of my favorite lip liners of all time. And the matte lipsticks I like a lot too. And I have some other products by them that I like too. But anyways, so I bought this one and I took it home, and the next day I wore it all day and said, I have to get more of these. These are amazing. So I went back and I got 3 more shades. Now, I was not one of the first people to get to them. Oh, and by the way, if you're purchasing them, if you're interested in these and you decide that you want to try one, if you're looking for them at Kmart, they are in the permanent section. But if you're looking for them at Walgreens, you're going to find them on a cardboard display in the new release section. You know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, just to give you a heads up on that. I didn't want you to go to Kmart and then be looking at all those cardboard new release displays and say, oh, they don't have it. Yeah, they do. It's right on the permanent rack where the permanent Jordana products are, which is a good sign, because that means that, of course, they're permanent. But, yeah, so let's take it back a step. So if you've never tried a liquid lipstick, this is a great place to start, because these are fantastic. With liquid lipsticks, some of the things that I like to see in a liquid lipstick is for it to be opaque. And these are completely opaque. They are so easy to put on. You do not need to use any kind of a lip liner or anything like that. You can just take the applicator, which, let's take a look at it. It's a sponge tip or doe foot applicator. Pretty practical size, and it's slanted. Very, very easy to use this. And, you know, just line your lips with it first, and then fill in the inner part. And you're going to get full opacity. It's very simple to put it on. People always ask me about smell. They smell sweet, like candy. Sweet, some kind of sweet candy. Let's see. Very, very simple to put on, opaque, inexpensive. Okay, so the formula. Now, with liquid lipsticks, there are some liquid lipsticks on the market that make your lips so dry that the formula cracks and flakes off. This isn't going to do that unless you did not moisturize your lips first. What I like to do is I like to use some type of lip treatment product and then do the rest of my makeup and do my lips last. So that way, by the time I get to the lip portion, the lip treatment product has sunk into my lips and they're nice and moisturized. So you've got to moisturize your lips, because on the advertisement that I saw, or one of the display pictures of a Jordana display of these that I saw, it said something about not drying. That's not completely true. These are somewhat drying. They're not crazy flake off your lips drying, but they are somewhat drying. And I feel like the only way that they can get this kind of rich, opaque color is to have a formula that is somewhat drying. And so just keep that in mind. Just make sure that your lips are well moisturized, maybe like 20 minutes before you apply the product. Give them some time for the product to sink in. The other thing that I was going to say about this is this will last. If you are someone who works a full-time job and you're going to be gone from the house for 8 hours, or you are going to be gone shopping for several hours, or you're going out to lunch with friends, or whatever your situation is, and you don't want to fuss with your lip product, this is a good thing to wear, because you can have a meal, you can have a drink, you can have anything you want, and this is not going to come off. It's on there. I bought 4 of these in the end. You know, I started off with this one, and then I went back. I got 3 more shades, which I'll show you in a minute. And I tested them out over the course of the last 4 days. I have worn every single color of... Yikes. I've worn every single color of these. And from what there are 10 shades altogether. Kmart carries the whole 10 shades. At least I think there's 10 shades. There's really no way to know for sure, because these are not on Jordana's website as of the time of me making this video. But Kmart has 10 shades. Walmart is only carrying 8 of the 10 shades. But yet, if you look at the numbers, they go 1 to 12. But there are 2 numbers that are missing. So I don't know if they're reserving those for some kind of limited edition shade, or they had 12 shades originally and then they decided to only release 10, or maybe eventually when they show up on the Jordana website there will be 12 shades. I don't know. Only Jordana knows for sure. But when I got to the display, it had already been picked over. So I didn't get to buy any of the more natural, lighter shades that most people would go for every day. I had to pick from what was left, basically. But I was still very happy with what I got for colors, because I feel like all 4 of the shades that I selected are ones that would suit my skin tone and that type of thing. So... But just to finish up what I was saying before, you can eat a meal, you can drink something, you can be gone from the house all day, and you won't have to worry about this coming off. This is not going anywhere. The only thing that is going to take this off is if you brush your teeth, the toothpaste will break down the formula and then it's going to come off. Or, of course, if you just want to take it off with your makeup at the end of the day, you can use something to take it off with, but it will withstand meals and drinks. I love that. I love not having to mess with my lip product after I eat a meal. I mean, it's so rare for a lip product to be able to withstand that. Okay, so I bought 4 shades total, and when the supply gets restocked, who knows when that's going to be. But when the supply gets restocked, I would love to try one of the lighter shades, because sometimes lighter shades don't perform as well as bright or deeper shades do. So I can't really say how any of the light shades perform. But all I know is I bought 4 of the bright shades, and these were amazing. I kept looking at my lips in the mirror over the last 4 days when I was wearing these. I wore the red one on Valentine's Day, and I just couldn't get over how unbelievable these were for only $2.99 a piece plus tax. Alright, so I told you I started off with pomegranate pie. That's a bright fuchsia. Then the other three that I bought, I got the red, which is called Cherry Cobbler, and this was so perfect for Valentine's Day. And the one that I have on today is called Mixed Berry. I saved the best for last because I love any kind of purple lip. I usually love it unless it's got a really strong warm or red tone, and then it's harder for me to pull off. But any kind of cool purple like this, I am all over that. So I saved the best for last and waited till today to wear this. So that was Mixed Berry. And then the other one that I got is called Raspberry Tart. And I love any kind of raspberry color too. So I was really happy with the color selection that I got. And the other two choices that I didn't buy that I could have bought, one was an orange, and I don't look good in oranges. Every time I buy them, I always regret it. I think I have one lipstick that's like a peach color that actually looks good on me, and everything else I've ever bought in that color range looks terrible. So I passed on that. And then there was a really dark plum shade as well, and I have maybe 2, possibly 3 lip products that are that color, and I just don't find myself reaching for it that often because it makes me think of goth type style makeup. So I don't know, just not my thing. So I didn't get that one either, and then that was it. Those were the 6 shades that I had to pick from. There were 4 missing, and the 4 that were missing were all things that, you know, most people would gravitate towards. Like they had, I think, a couple of nudes and a couple of pinks that were lighter in tone and not really, really bright. But I was fine getting these because bright shades usually look pretty decent on me, so I was fine with not being able to get any of those. But I would definitely like to try them, you know, at some point. I'm really curious. I want to see if the nudes and the lighter pinks perform the same way that these did. But these will last as long as you want them to last. This will stay like this basically till I brush my teeth. And it's not coming off. It's not going to flake off. I used Milani Moisture Lock on my lips prior to doing my makeup. Oh, and by the way, just in case you don't know, Milani and Jordana are owned by the same parent company. So if you're curious to know how these compare to the Milani liquid lipsticks, you're not going to believe this, but I like these better. These are more opaque, longer lasting. These set completely matte. Whereas the Milani ones, they don't ever completely set. If you have a glass of something, it will leave an imprint on the glass, and those feel more comfortable on your lips though. See, that's the thing with liquid lipsticks, is not everybody likes them, because if you've ever tried one that's a little on the drying side, it does take some getting used to the way it feels on your lips, because it does have kind of like a heaviness, at least this type of formula does. So if you are somebody that can't stand that dryness feeling, then I would say don't get these. But if you're somebody who has done the liquid lipstick thing so many times that you're used to that by now and it doesn't bother you, and you really love that full opacity, wham in your face brightness that you can get from a product like this and the long lasting effect, then you're going to love these. And if you have a Kmart, $2.99, I mean, that's so inexpensive, and the color range is really great. Like I said, there's also a deep plum, an orange, and then there's a couple of nudes and a couple of pink, lighter pinks, like a rose pink and then a light pink. So those are your color choices. If you want to see a picture of the display, just type in Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color and then hit images on Google Images, and there are multiple display pictures, and people have done blog posts now, and you know, there's stuff out there that you can see the displays and whatnot, but I don't personally have a picture of the display or anything like that. And like I said, they're not on the Jordana website just yet. But I highly, highly recommend these, and don't hesitate if you're interested, because I don't think these are going to be easy to get. Even though they're permanent, they're not going to be easy to get because they are so affordable and they perform so well. I think that it's going to be one of those things that's always going to be out of stock. So, yeah, you snooze, you lose. But not forever, because, you know, it will get restocked eventually at the various stores that they're carried at. So as far as I know, Kmart and Walgreens are your only option at this point. So I don't know if they will ever come to any of the other stores, because, let's face it, Jordana is a hard brand to find now. The only place I ever see it is Walgreens and Kmart. I don't ever see Jordana anywhere else now. So that is it, you guys. Big thumbs up on this product, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.